viewers, welcome to our Power BI video series. In today's video, I am going to demonstrate how you can import data from a running website. Mostly we are familiar with importing data from an Excel file, CSV file, or to some extent maybe from some other database platform. But here our entire effort will be to show you how sometimes data, if it is available on a website, how we can import that particular data from a live website. So of course, we are not using any Excel file, any CSV file. So that is our entire effort, so that a step-by-step process I can demonstrate. So we have already started Power BI. You can see here it's a complete empty, a fresh Power BI file. I mean to say, you can see untitled. That means just I have created a new. And as I told, I am not going to click on directly on Excel workbook or SQL Server. Instead, what I would prefer, say for example, we need all the Indian capital names and their Indian states as well as capital names. So genuinely, somehow this particular data will be available in some of the website. There are many websites are there. And if I search it in, for example, you can just open Google or any other search engine. Here simply you can write Indian states and capitals. So list. So first, let us see the types of the data. So no India, if we open national portals, it is basically national portals of India. So I believe I can see the list. You can see all the state names are coming, but all the state names are coming horizontally. And in the initial look, we are not getting any capital name. So I am ignoring this. Let us go to the Wikipedia. That is another famous website where all kinds of information can be obtained. So I am clicking here. So now you can see that although some valuable informations are coming, on the other hand, you can see that this is a tabular form. These types of data actually we require. So Andhra Pradesh, the new capital city is Amravati. Assam is Dispur. Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar is the capital city. So all the state names as well as capital names I am getting. Now, suppose somehow this particular data, I only need state names and the capital cities, or maybe year of establishment. So 3 columns we need. So this is our target. Point to be noted, this is basically serving as a title of the table. And mostly in this website, these types of tables are naturally generated by using some HTML commands. So our emphasis will be to extract this data from this website and pull into our current Power BI application. So I am closing this particular thing. What I am doing before closing, I am copying this URL. I can copy it from here and very easily I can close. Now coming back to Power BI, here I am saying get data. Now, because the data is available on web, So I have to click on, you can see here, there's an option called web. So if I click on web, definitely it will ask me the URL from where I have to get back data. So once the next pop-up will come, you can see soon the pop-up will be appearing. So here you can automatically paste the URL. Now, clicking on OK, it will try to connect your system to that particular website. Here also you have to be very careful. Sometimes this, although you are doing a similar process, but sometimes you may see that you are not able to load the data. There can be various reasons. Maybe you are sitting in your office where some firewall restriction is there, and that firewall is not allowing you to connect your system to that particular website. Or on the other hand, there may be restrictions from the website that they are not willing to share this data with any unknown person. At that time, we are an unknown intruder into this particular website. So here you can see that navigator screen has come, and it is enlisting all kinds of HTML tables. So if you are not sure which table you want to select, you can click here. You can see some previews will come. Definitely this is not your required data. Move ahead. Here you can see states. So if you select, you can see that this particular things are coming. Even you can scroll it to check whether all the columns are coming or not. So initially you can bring the entire data, or if required, you can go for transform, because here in our process, we don't require everything. For example, we may not require this particular thing. We only require only legislative capital or judicial capital and year of establishment. So definitely some columns we don't require. And for that, again, I'm choosing the transform data option. And if you have seen my earlier videos, already I have specified the moment you will click on transform option, internally Power Query Editor will come. So here you can see untitled Power Query Editor is coming. And this is a tool basically used for data cleaning operations. So you can see that state names are coming. We don't require this particular thing. So I can say manage columns. And from there, I can choose, for example, this thing. I can say manage columns and remove columns. So I can say remove columns. So automatically this particular column will be removed. Similarly, if I execute the same process, I will say the current column will be removed. And in that same way, because I only require these 3 columns, so the 4th one I'm removing. And now I am having only 3 columns. So further, you see that you have well formatted the data, and very easily now you can click close and apply. And you will find your data will be available inside the current Power BI application. So here it may take some time so that you can see processing is still happening, because there must be some latency period between bringing the data from a particular website. It all depends on your network speed, etc., etc. So further, you can see that, yes, the data is coming, and very soon this data will be available inside your Power BI application. So still you can see that some processing is happening, and almost it is done. You can see here 20 rows added. And once it is done, definitely you will find that inside the data set section pane, your data columns, columns will be available. Or in lieu, if you want to see the data, definitely you have to click on the table view. So I'm clicking on the table view and choosing the data. So here you can see all the data are coming. That means this data you have successfully imported from a running web server. So this is what we wanted to show you, and exactly the similar process all of you can apply. You can find that in the same way the data can be imported inside your Power BI from a SharePoint portal or even a running web portal. Thank you. I hope you have liked the video and learned how you can import data from a running web server. For more such videos, be in touch and do subscribe our channel if not done. Thank you.